Good morning students. Our today's experiment is to show experimentally that carbon dioxide is given during the process of respiration. So requirements: first, a conical flask. This is conical flask. This is known as conical flask. A tube bent twice at right angle. This is the tube, which is glass tube, which is bent twice, here also and here also at 90 degree. A glass tube bent twice at right angle. Then water. In this beaker we have taken water. Cork. This is cork. We will place this cork on this conical flask. A small test tube. This is small test tube containing KOH solution, potassium hydroxide solution. This is small test tube containing KOH solution. KOH means potassium hydroxide. Thread. Then soaked seeds, soaked and germinating seeds. I have taken these soaked germinating seeds of gram. Then Vaseline. These are the things which we require for this experiment. Now, the basic principle involved during respiration is a biochemical process. Biochemical means it is a chemical reaction which occurs in the living cell by which food substances are oxidized to release energy. It is of following two types: aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. In aerobic respiration, glucose combines with oxygen and gives carbon dioxide, water and energy. In anaerobic respiration, glucose changes into ethyl alcohol, carbon dioxide and energy. And this reaction occurs in the yeast, and in our muscles, glucose is changed into lactic acid under anaerobic conditions. Now, what is the procedure for this experiment? First point, keep some germinating seeds in a conical flask. So, take some germinating seeds and keep them in the conical flask. This is the conical flask. Keep these germinating seeds in a conical flask. I have kept in this conical flask. Second point, hang a small test tube containing concentrated solution of potassium hydroxide in a flask by means of a thread, and close the mouth of the flask by a cork having a hole in the center. I have taken this small test tube. Solution is KOH, potassium hydroxide solution. What is the property? KOH has the property that it absorbs carbon dioxide. KOH has the property to absorb carbon dioxide. So, I will keep this small test tube containing KOH solution in a conical flask and cover with the help of thread. This is thread, and now cover this properly with the help of cork. In the center of the cork, one hole is present. So, I have kept this properly, and then properly seal this also. Wherever some portion is there, put Vaseline to properly cover that one. Clear? So that no air should exchange the place. From inside the air should not come, and from outside air should not go. And then place this double bent test tube in this cork. ऐसे रख दिया. ठीक है. The one end of the bent tube is in the conical flask and the other is inside the beaker containing water. Clear? Place this in this way. Connect a tube through a hole to a beaker containing water. Make all the connections airtight with the help of Vaseline. Here some proportion is there, here put Vaseline so that all the connections should be airtight. And keep the whole apparatus as such for 1 to 2 hours in this way. What we will observe after some time? After some time we will observe that water will rise. After 1 or 2 hours, that water will rise in this bent tubes. Some parts in this bent tube, the water will rise. What is the result? The rising of water level indicates that carbon dioxide is produced by germinating seeds. In this conical flask, germinating seeds are present. During respiration, seeds take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. And when the seeds give carbon dioxide, that carbon dioxide will be taken by the KOH, which is present in this conical flask. The carbon dioxide produced is absorbed by the KOH solution. The air from the bed, when carbon dioxide is absorbed by this, some type of vacuum is created in this, some type of because now some deficiency of air in this conical flask. So, to take the place of that air from the bent tube, air will go inside. The air from the bent tube moves into the conical flask, which pulls the water up in the bent tube. This is the reason why this water rises in the bent tube. In this tube, the water will rise. In this tube, after some 1 or 2 hours, the water will rise in this tube up to some level. So, this is the experiment to show that carbon dioxide is given during respiration. Now, what are the precautions? All connections should be airtight and KOH solution should be freshly prepared. Clear? In your practical file, prepare one practical file only for physics, chemistry and bio. In the practical file, write this experiment, and draw the diagram. Write aim, material required, procedure, results and draw the diagram.